Have you ever wondered about the darkest secrets of the human mind? Well, today we're going there. Here are the darkest secrets of the human mind, Part 2. No. 1. Your mind hides things from you. Things darker than you can imagine. We all have secrets. Those little things we hide away, ashamed and afraid that if others knew, they would judge us or worse, abandon us. But our minds can keep secrets too. Buried deep within the recesses of our brains are memories and experiences we've forgotten. Things that happened to us or that we've done that we simply can't face. And our minds, in an effort to protect us, hide them away. These secrets can resurface in the most unexpected ways, triggered by a scent, a sound, or a simple conversation. When they do, they can bring with them a flood of emotions, from shame to fear to anger. But these emotions aren't ours to keep. They're secrets waiting to be uncovered. And once we do, we have the power to decide what to do with them. Do we hold on to them or let them go? The choice is ours. No. 2. Subconscious controls 90% of your decisions. We like to think of ourselves as being in control of our decisions. But the truth is that 90% of our decisions are made by our subconscious mind. This hidden part of our brain operates below the level of our awareness, processing information and making decisions without our conscious knowledge. It's like having a second brain that works behind the scenes to keep us alive and functioning. Our subconscious mind is a powerful force that can influence our decisions in big and small ways. For example, it can affect how we interact with other people, how we feel about ourselves, and how we approach challenges. It can also influence our more automatic functions, like breathing and heartbeat. While we may not be aware of it, our subconscious mind is always working to keep us alive and functioning. It is a reminder that we're more complex than we may seem, and that there is a lot going on in our brains that we do unconsciously control. Number 3. Trauma is buried, but never erased. We often think that once we've experienced trauma, we can move on and put it behind us. But the truth is that trauma can be buried, but it never truly goes away. Even if we try to forget about what happened to us, our bodies and minds will still remember. This can lead to flashbacks, nightmares, and other triggers that can make it feel like the trauma is happening all over again. It can also cause us to develop unhealthy coping mechanisms such as substance abuse or self-harm. However, it's important to remember that we're not alone in this. There's help available, and we can learn to manage our trauma and move forward in our lives. It takes time, but it is possible. Number 4. You have a shadow self. We all have a shadow self, the part of us that we deny, the parts of ourselves we don't want to admit are true. This shadow self contains all the qualities that we dislike in ourselves, from our darkest secrets to our most shameful moments. We create this shadow self to protect ourselves from the negative judgments of others. But in doing so, we also create a monster. Our shadow self grows and becomes more powerful until it's something we can no longer control. In order to break free from our shadow self, we must first acknowledge it. Once we've done that, we can start to heal and become whole. No. 5. Your repressed desires shape your actions. We all have desires, some noble and some not so much. But what happens when we try to bury those desires? When we try to pretend that they're not a part of us? According to Jungian psychology, our repressed desires can continue to influence our actions, even if we don't consciously know it. This can manifest itself in a number of ways, from acting out in seemingly random ways to developing unhealthy fixations. Our repressed desires are a part of us, whether we acknowledge them or not, and trying to deny them only makes them stronger. The key is to find a healthy way to express our desires so that they no longer control us from the shadows. No. 6. Your dreams show you what you refuse to face. We all dream, whether we remember them or not. Our dreams are a window into our subconscious minds, a place where our deepest fears and desires come to life. Sometimes our dreams can be a source of great comfort, offering us a glimpse into the world of our subconscious. Other times they can be a nightmare, showing us the darkest parts of ourselves. But why do we have these dark dreams? What are they trying to tell us? According to Carl Jung, our dreams reflect our deepest fears and desires. They show us the parts of ourselves that we refuse to face in our waking lives. By understanding our dreams, we can gain insight into our own psyches and understand ourselves better. So what are you afraid of? What are you refusing to face? Your dreams may hold the answers. No. 7. People are capable of great evil. We like to think of ourselves as good people, but the truth is that we're all capable of great evil. All it takes is a little push. The Stanford prison experiment is a prime example of this. In this experiment, researchers put a group of students in a mock prison. They were instructed to play the roles of either prisoners or guards. The experiment was supposed to last for 2 weeks, but it had to be ended early because the guards became abusive and the prisoners became traumatized. This shows us that we're all capable of great evil, that we don't need to be inherently bad people. We can become that way under the right or wrong circumstances. And finally, no. 8. The truth is every mind has darkness. Some just hide it better. We all have darkness inside of us, that hidden, repressed, unwanted part of ourselves that we try to keep under wraps. But the truth is that everyone has it, some more than others. And some people are just better at hiding it. How do we know this? Because we see it in the eyes of others, the fleeting look of anger or sadness or something else darker. We see it in their actions, the lashing out or the withdrawal or the strange outburst. But what do we do when we see this darkness in others? Do we judge them? Do we try to understand them? Or do we look away? The truth is that we can't hide from the darkness inside of ourselves or others. The best we can do is try to understand it and learn to live with it. Well, there you have it, the darkest secrets of the human mind. Do you agree with these points? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends and family. Thanks for watching.